shoulders. So we're going to have your feet together and your palms gonna face the sky and you're going to make a T like this. We're gonna make small tiny circles 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the beginning of the round, when your body's not warmed up, you don't really want to make a huge movement like this. I don't want to tweak anything yet. So I always start with small movements first. So if you're done with that side, let's go ahead and do the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I have time, I might come back and do that again. But even with 8 times small movement, you feel that your upper back and your shoulders, shoulder blades, these are kind of nice and warmed up and feel actually pretty good after even those 16. Second stretch is for your midsection, so your sides. We're going to do side bends. So basically, you're going to have your feet together the same way, and you're going to grab your driver a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and you're going to go ahead and extend your arms above your head, and we're going to do side bends, and we're going to hold it for 8 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go ahead and switch. Exact same thing, 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is actually one of my favorite stretches because basically it stretches your arm, it stretches your side, and also your spine feels like it's getting lengthened. And since you have to stabilize your balance, you're going to have to engage your core. So it actually strengthens your core as well. When you do this, the only thing you want to be careful, actually there are 2 things you want to be careful is when you're going side, you want to make sure you keep your line straight and go sideways as opposed to like leaning forward or something or backwards. You want to go straight to the side. And one more thing is if you only do your arms like this, you're only stretching your arms. So you want to make sure your whole upper body leans to the side. Okay, I usually try and do 2 sets with this. So let's go ahead and do the second set. 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So last one is to warm up the legs. You can basically do stretches like this, but since we have only a very short time, if you actually do a small exercise, it's going to warm them up a little bit quicker. So I like to do squats about 5 to 8 times. We're not trying to like bulk up here. We're just trying to wake these up, right? So proper form for the squats. You want your feet about shoulder width apart and your toes and your knees are facing forward. If you kind of squat like this way or that way, you may kind of strain your joints. So you want to keep them as square as possible. And you're going to have your hands in front of you like this together. And you're going to go ahead and deep squat down. See how I went all the way down, right? But if you actually look at it from the side, some people may actually like end up in the toes. This is gonna put a lot of stress in your knees. So you really wanna make sure you squat so your weight goes into the heels. If anything, like outside your heels. So it's gonna look like this as opposed to like forward, right? So try and squat this way. So let's go ahead and do 5. 4, 5. Okay, so if this is like so easy, I will give you the option of doing overhead squats. So I'm actually fairly flexible, but compared to that, my upper body isn't all that flexible. So that's why I like doing like upper backs and lats and do like hands overhead kind of things a lot. So overhead squat. Basically the same posture, feet shoulder width apart. Hands are going to be a little bit wider than your shoulder width. And you're going to go ahead and extend your arms up this way. And you're going to do the exact same deep squat with your hands maintaining this posture. So when you do this, the one thing you have to be careful is if you lack flexibility in your upper body, you're not going to be able to maintain this posture here. So you want to really keep it straight and you want to go deep squat. But if you're not flexible enough, you might go this way. You really want to try and keep this posture and go down. It's actually going to help you stretch this part of your back, and it feels great. And if you do anywhere between 5 to 8, that's good enough to wake these up so you can actually use it in the swing. So we've done 3 stretches, the shoulders, side bends, and squats. So before you tee off, you're gonna go ahead and make some practice swings, right? So I want you to remember to do one thing in your practice swing. I need you to make some easy practice swings, feeling the weight of the club head. So it's gonna feel quite heavy throughout the whole entire swing. Like this, feeling the weight of the club head throughout the whole swing. It's not fast, it's not hard, because you really want to set the tone for the day. If you swing too hard in the beginning, it may be difficult to relax your hands and slow down your swing. So you want to start with soft hands and nice and slow rhythm. This is really going to help you set the tone for the day. So hopefully next time you go out and play, you will remember those 3 stretches and practice swings, feeling the weight of the club head. And that way you'll be ready to make some birdies.